A Fox News alert. U.S. embassies around the world this morning bracing for attacks, perhaps, as Democrats plan to go public with one of the CIA's biggest secret reports.
Yep, details on interrogation practices like the ones used to find Osama bin Laden. John Rizzo spent more than 3 decades as a lawyer for the CIA and defended those techniques under President Bush, the Bush administration, who is also defending the CIA today. John, your reaction to this report, which you just told us you did not get a preview of, but your reaction about what is rumored to be coming down at 11 a.m. Eastern today.
Well, apparently from all the leaks that the committee staff has been assiduously sprinkling over the last several months, it is going to conclude that the CIA, including myself, I assume, misled Congress, the White House, the Justice Department, the American people, Lord knows who else. I mean, it's absolutely unfair and preposterous. And as I just told you, Brian, I and several others who are deeply involved in this program, not only were never interviewed, but the Chairman Feinstein a few weeks ago summarily denied our request to, at least as a matter of courtesy, see this thing before the rest of the world does.
Sure. We should also point out that when things were happening and, you know, the President of the United States said, let's go and do whatever it takes to stop and make sure that this doesn't happen again, another 9/11, you pulled out all the stops. But you did everything legally. Waterboarding at that point, and it did happen to 3 people, was completely legal, and Democrats knew about it, but now they pretend, what? Hello?
Yeah, this program was briefed from the very beginning to the... It was kept because it was top secret to a close number of people in Congress, but that certainly included from the outset Senator Jay Rockefeller, who, as you know, is now one of the most strident critics of the program, claiming it was immoral and one of the biggest backers of this report.
Yeah. Here's the quote from Rockefeller, who was talking to Wolf Blitzer. He said, I wouldn't take anything off the table when it comes to Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, where he's concerned because this is a man who has killed hundreds of Americans over the last 10 years. Well, now they want to pull everything off the table. Real quick, John, did this yield results as far as you know?
Oh, absolutely, Brian. Absolutely. For years. It continues. As you know in your setup, it continues to yield valuable intelligence reports. Even Leon Panetta, the CIA director under Obama, who called the program torture, says in his book it produced critical intelligence.
Sure. So the Democrats are coming out with this at 11 o'clock. The Republicans will have their version. The CIA is going to have their version. Democrats are doing this because it's simply all political, isn't it?
Well, as you know, Chairman Feinstein's about to lose her chairmanship. And before she walks out the door, she apparently determined to throw this out the door.
What country's going to help us? What agent's going to push the limit because they don't want to get in trouble? John, you have to come back after you read this report. I want to get your take. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.